Hey guys, my name is Devin, the DIY lawn coach. Thank you so much for checking out this video today. I've got a really good one planned for us. So today, guys, we're going to be talking about everything broadcast weed control. Okay, I've got a lot of different products here on the table that I want to kind of dive in a little bit deeper and tell you guys about. So if you're taking part in my coaching and I recommend a broadcast weed control, this is going to be a great video for you. And if you're not part of my coaching, that's okay too. There's going to be a lot of really good information for you. So please make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button as well. I would certainly appreciate it. And then make sure you share the video as well. Always check me out on Facebook and Instagram. I have a website, thediylawncoach.com, where you can find many of these products available. I do get a small commission there, so feel free to support me there as well. So again, normally I don't recommend a broadcast weed control application, but like I said in the beginning, sometimes, we do have to end up doing that. But the best way that you can choke out weeds or get rid of weeds is to have a healthy, thick stand of turf. So let's get into the video, guys. If you've got a question, feel free to leave that down in the comments. I'd love to chat with you down there, and let's get into it. Before we get started, I just want to kind of mention that there are really two different types of weed controls. There's selective and then non-selective. So when we're talking about a broadcast weed control application, we're talking about a selective herbicide. So those are, everything you see on the table here today is a selective herbicide, okay? So what we're not talking about is a non-selective, like a Roundup or this Spectricide weed and grass killer. You would be making a grave mistake if you were to accidentally put this in your tank thinking, that you were going to wipe out weeds. You're going to wipe out weeds, that's for sure, but you're also going to take out your grass. So don't make that mistake. So make sure you're using a selective herbicide. So let's get rid of this and get this out of here. All right. So moving left to right, let's start with the Scott's Turf Builder Weed and Feed. So this is probably one of the most popular products out there for the DIYer. It is a granular product that has a weed control, and it has a fertilizer in it. So it's important to understand how weeds die, right? So the weed control product has to be absorbed by the leaf tissue of the weed, then moved, translocated through the plant into the root system, and then the plant eventually ends up dying. So the way this works is as you're pushing your spreader along, it broadcasts the granular out. We hope that one of those granulars then lands on the leaf tissue, then gets dissolved, and then absorbed by the plant, and then dies. Okay? That's the Scott's Weed and Feed. Okay? This is and I'm not so much focused on the product, just more of how it works. So this particular product is a hose and sprayer. You would hook your hose up to this, walk around your lawn, just kind of spraying, which is great. And then these are meant to represent more concentrated formulas. You can, I've got a big box store brand, and then I've got one of my favorites, the Miso Trione or Miso 4SC. So these are meant to be put in a backpack sprayer mixed with water and then broadcast over your lawn. All right. So starting with the Scott's, it's probably my least favorite. Matter of fact, I would not recommend it at all. I wish people would stop buying this product. To me, it's just a waste of time and money. It's not very effective. As I mentioned, you broadcast this product all over your yard, hoping that the little granules land on the weed, and I don't think that's a very effective way to apply a weed control. So, it even shows a picture of it, how it has to happen, and it says weed grip. I don't even know what that is, but whatever. So, I would probably just not even use this. So let's get this out of here. Okay. These are really the only two ways I would ever recommend doing a broadcast application. Okay. This particular product you hook up, like I said, to a hose end sprayer. Works great. I've used it many, many times. The active ingredient is dimethyl salt, quinclorac dicamba, so kills a lot of different weeds, everything from crabgrass to dandelions to clover. This is a great product. This one is made by Bio Advance, but there's lots of them, lots of different brands. What I don't like about this product is the hose. You can only go but so far with your hose. So if you've got to go 40 feet out into your yard and you've got a 25-foot hose, well, you're only going to be able to do half your yard. So product is super effective. The only limiting factor is how long your hose is. So don't repeat that. All right, so my favorite way to do a broadcast weed control is with a concentrated formula. Again, these are meant to be mixed inside your tank with water. You can then walk around your lawn, just kind of broadcast spraying, making sure you're hitting all those weeds. You have a high chance of success because you're using a liquid, and again, you're not bound by a hose. You can literally go anywhere in your lawn. It's also important to remember with these concentrated formulas, typically it'll mention on the label to use a surfactant. Some of them don't require it. Some of them will say, like the mesotrione says, if you use a surfactant, how much to use, you get a better efficacy that way. So throw in a little surfactant. And I'll throw up on the screen how a surfactant works. But basically, in layman's terms, it allows the water droplet to better disperse across the weed itself, and you get better control that way. So, outside of the weed and feed, these are really just two great options for a weed control. They work really well. Just make sure you read the label. It'll tell you everything that you need to know. All right, guys, so that just about wraps up the video today. Thank you so much for joining me. If you have a question about anything that I said or want me to do a review on a specific product, please leave me a comment down below. I'd be happy to either answer your question or respond to making a video for you. So again, as I said earlier, the best way to have a weed-free lawn is a thick, healthy, well-fed stand of turf. So my lawn is a 20,000 square foot lawn, GCI Spreader Elite. Absolutely love the grass. Beautiful dark green color. Highly recommend it. But I really don't have a problem with weeds just because it's so thick. It really just chokes out everything. The ground is shaded by the thickness of the grass. So I mean, sure, I do have weeds from time to time. It happens, but if we can, limit the amount of chemicals that we have to put out on our lawn, that's, the best thing. That's why I don't typically recommend a broadcast weed control application, but sometimes we got to do it. The goal with that really is to, thin out the weeds, thin out the competition that we have for our grass. So thanks for joining me, guys. I hope you have a great day, and I can't wait to see you guys in the lawn.